Welcome to the first part of my tool review videos. What I'm going to be doing, every now and again I'll be uploading videos of any new tools that I buy. Also though, I've been collecting tools now for over 30 years, you know, I've got a huge collection of various things. It's ongoing, things break, things move on, you know, and I buy new things. So I'll probably be going over sort of, you know, my existing tool set as well. Right, so this week then I ordered 4 wheel skates or wheel dollies. They're basically sort of mobile type axle stands. The reason I bought these is because I've got limited room when I'm working on Defender in the garage. So the idea is I can put these things under the wheels or the chassis and I can just move it in all directions, sideways, forwards, backwards. So got home from work today, I knew these had been delivered, I thought great, and then I saw the boxes. Yeah. 4 big boxes. So just to show you how heavy these things are. Right, Owen, do me a favour. Pick up one of those boxes and bring it over here, please. This is my son, Owen, Calabac 600. He's got his own channel. As you can see, these things are big. These are heavy. Right, Tom, I'll do the rest.
No.
Right, I'm taking this from the garage. You grab one. Right, you grab that end. We'll look at the garage. Okay, so these things are big. Bought these from SGS Engineering. Apparently they've got a weight limit of 680 kilograms per skate. I think they do a couple of models. They got a smaller model of this, but I went with this because obviously the Defender's a heavy car. I thought I need the big ends. This is the same company that I bought my my engine stand from, which I haven't actually used yet, which I'm going to be supporting the engine on when I start working on that. It's also where I got my 2-ton folding crane from as well, and that is absolutely awesome piece of kit. Looking at the size of these boxes, these are going to be pretty cool and exactly what I want. Yeah, they look pretty sturdy. That can be lifted with one hand. So what we got here now? We've got some sort of little pedal here. So, I've got no idea what this is doing. So look, should probably tighten something. So I think the idea is, you know, you go either side of the wheel there. I can't do this with one hand, but presumably you put them either side of the wheel and then just pump them in a little bit, get them to the right size. Hang on, I'm going to have to put the camera down and try and figure this out. Right, we've got instructions. I'm going to have to read them. Wheel skate, blah blah blah, safety guidelines. Place the skate on the floor, press down on the pedal to release the pedal lock. Pull out the lock pin from the frame. That's already out. So here you go. Right, so list them off, widen them, widen them. Still not wide enough for the wheel. So in actual fact, I think what you're supposed to do is make these as wide as you can, slide them in against the wheel, tighten them, lock it, start pumping, and they'll slowly come together and they actually lift the wheel off the floor. Fortunately, they're not actually big enough to do that on this this Defender wheel. Unless I'm doing something stupid here. It doesn't really matter anyway, because the reason I got these to begin with was just to drop the chassis on, so I'm literally going to use them as a platform the chassis is going to sit on. But I would like to get this working. The only other thing I can do is jack the wheel up slightly and then slide them under. That would work. Right, let me have a fiddle around with this, see if I can sort something out here. Slide it under the wheel as so. Lock it off. Lift the car up. And yes, start pumping. Obviously I'll be doing this with my foot. That's actually working like a trolley jack now, so it's actually going to lift. Nobody tell my girlfriend I'm experimenting on a car. Let's go for launch. Onwards and upwards. There you go. Car is off the ground. So the idea is now, okay, I figured out where the hole is. There. So the idea is you've got the car lifted off the ground, inch or two. If you want to move it around now, assuming you've got this on all four wheels, take the pin, lock it into place, and then off you go. Like I say, I'm not going to put all four on because it's my girlfriend's car and she might have a bit of a wobbler. So, presumably, yeah. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with that. I didn't buy it, well, I bought it to move the chassis around on its own, so I mean I'll just have a bit of wood, a couple of wooden planks or the chassis on top of it, and I'll literally just be using it as 4 axle stands, which you can move the chassis sideways. I didn't realise you could actually put it into the wheel and use it to jack the wheel up as well. That's very clever. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on the Land Rover wheels. The only thing I could do, well, first I need to check that they're going to be able to take the weight of a full Land Rover. It's 680 kilograms per skate. It doesn't matter anyway, because once I've got the Defender, I've got a rolling chassis, I'll probably take them off there anyway then. Another pretty cool thing with these is the way they store away as well. So assuming you're putting them away now, what you do is you release the valve there, push them in as close as you possibly can, take the pin over, slot it in there, push the pedal down, and then there's a little clip you need to put over the pedal, keep it securely in place. It's also quite handy because there's a little handle here, you can pick them up to carry as well. Pick them up, walk around with them. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I'm glad I got them. They weren't cheap. They were 200 and something. I can't remember. 200, 250. I'll put it in the notes below. But like I said earlier, as per all the equipment I bought off them, it's very, very high quality. Very, very well made, and they're going to last a lifetime. You know, I think they're definitely worth the money. Right, I'm off. Cup of tea, and I'll see you soon.